Hi there. Welcome to Apple World. I'm expressing that there are individuals who did this to both me and Corey Tiandare and not yet working. They're actually something else. Furthermore, there are the absolute most extravagant and influential individuals around here. Also, they are, and they don't need me to get out whatever I'm saying at present. Are you saying that they are? Indeed. That they're still around here. Indeed. As additional stars are beginning to stand up on the hit movie Sound of Opportunity, previous kid star Corey Feldman is by and by causing industry creeps to notice who took advantage of him and who were all the while working in Hollywood. These children were seriously mishandled. How about we call it what it is? They were severely manhandled. I was severely manhandled. What's more, that is the reason we took drugs. We took drugs in light of the fact that, for the most part, the victimizers were the ones giving us the medications. If not, we could not have possibly had them in any case. Right. Corey Feldman has been attempting to draw attention to the terrible things happening in the background in Hollywood for quite a while, regardless of the media's attempts to paint him as insane and unsound. And keeping in mind that Corey battled with substance abuse for quite a while, he generally guaranteed that his issues began in light of the fact that he was seriously abused by adults at the level of his profession. Also, he even freely named a few of these deadheads. So now that Sound of Opportunity, a film that deals with those equivalent issues, is acquiring such a lot of consideration, Corey is indeed standing up for how Hollywood empowers and safeguards terrible men. I additionally got wrecked truly hard for attempting to do as such. The business went with great enthusiasm. Hello, and thank you for aiding and spreading reality. They were like, in the event that you're curious about Corey Feldman, he was one of the best kid stars on the planet all through the ADS, featuring in religious works of art like Demons, The Goonies, and Stand By Me. Corey began working in media outlets when he was only 3 years old and showed up in various ads and programs as a youngster and a teen. Corey worked with essentially every significant studio in Hollywood, including Disney and Nickelodeon. Nonetheless, at some point in the last part of the ADS, Corey began utilizing unlawful substances, and his propensity ultimately formed into an all-out dependence. He entered recovery in December 1990, and during his visit to a live-in office in North Hollywood, Corey revealed to his specialist Marlene Nadel that he had endured long stretches of isolation. You could see a great deal of aggression issues in his way of behaving, Natal told individuals in 1992. He didn't have the foggiest idea how to trust. And keeping in mind that Corey's substance issues were subsequently utilized by the media to dishonor his cases about Star in Hollywood, Corey generally kept up with the fact that he began involving himself in any case because he had to go to industry parties where grown-ups were employing him with substances. And afterward, in his 2013 diary movement, Corey asserted that he was attempted by different men in media outlets. Corey guaranteed that he and the late Corey Haim, who were referred to, harking back to the ADS as the adolescent pair, the two Coreys, were over and over abused by strong industry men. As per Corey, Haim educated him concerning an occurrence in the 1986 film Lucas, when a grown-up male persuaded him that it was completely typical for more established men and more youthful young men in the business to have relations, and that it was every one of the folks' specialty. Corey reviewed that Haim and the more established man strolled off to a segregated region between two trailers during a midday break, where Haim was supposedly writing papers in his diary. Corey wouldn't reveal the character of the one who did this, making sense of the fact that this would have possibly endangered him and his child. Notwithstanding, as the established press proceeded to excuse and snicker at his cases, Corey chose to begin uncovering the Hollywood wet blankets by their names in his 2020 narrative, My Reality. The assault of two Coreys, Corey named entertainer Charlie Sheen as the one who tried Corey Haim on Lucas arrangement. A few groups affirmed Corey's record, including his ex, Susie Feldman, and his Lost Young Men co-star, Jamison Newlander. Nonetheless, Charlie Sheen denied the claims, calling them debilitated, turned, and amazing. Be that as it may, Charlie Sheen isn't the main individual Corey named as being important for a safeguarded gathering of Hollywood donors. After Nickelodeon headed out in different directions from their long-lasting maker, Dan Schneider, in 2018, among unfortunate behavior charges, Corey freely named another Hollywood downer that is as yet working in the business. After Schneider left Nickelodeon, Cutoff Time revealed that Schneider had been under a haze of doubt over the treatment of a few more youthful superstars and had caused a stir by tweeting improper photographs of his young female stars. Nickelodeon's parent organization, Viacom, sent off an interior examination. In any case, they presumed that Schneider was basically hard to work with, and they guaranteed there was no proof of sexually unfortunate behavior. However, at that point, things got considerably more serious after a tweet turned into a web sensation with names and photographs of the supposed Nickelodeon creep club. What's more, this tweet was reshared by entertainer Alexa Nikolas. The previous superstar, Zoe 101 other than Schneider. The names on the rundown were previous Nickelodeon partners, Isel, Channel, Brian Peck, Marty Weiss, and Jason Helpful. And every one of them, with the exception of Schneider, was indicted for upsetting violations. One of these men, Marty, is an ability director whose organization addressed kid entertainers who dealt with Nickelodeon's Ickerly and Disney's Best of Luck Charlie. In 2011, Savvy was captured after one of his previous clients let police know that Wise paid him somewhere in the range of $30 and multiple times more over a long-term period when he was around 11 years of age. And afterward, in 2017, Corey freely named Savvy as one of his supposed victimizers. I never once said that they were all renowned VPs. They're all leaders. Dislike that at lower levels, folks. Do they approach youngsters? Indeed. Corey and these are lower-level folks now. I've gotten along nicely. One of them I've previously named, the one that I realize approaches youngsters right now. It's in my book. Furthermore, they didn't make me transform it since he had proactively been captured for, so I've referenced that name. It's out there. The name is Marty Astute. Yet Corey didn't stop there. He likewise guaranteed there's a far and wide concealment of comparative cases in Hollywood. Furthermore, he even claimed that the police were engaged in safeguarding these industry creeps in 2018. Corey recommended that the LAPD was attempting to approach him for a wrongdoing he didn't carry out to prevent him from uncovering strong industry men. Evidently, not long before his capture, Corey planned to deliver the 1,993 police tapes, in which he named a few individuals from a top Hollywood gathering. Likewise, only months before he was captured, Corey freely named two different men who purportedly tried him, his previous partner and entertainer John Grissom and a man named Alfie Hoffman, who possessed a dance club called Alfie's Soft Drink Club for youngster entertainers, which was the spot that Corey and his late companion Corey Haim frequently visited together in November 2017. Corey went on the Dr. Oz show and blamed John Grissom for the article. What's more, meanwhile, it was uncovered that back in 2001, Grissom was captured on comparative charges, carved out as blameworthy, and served an opportunity in jail. This person, on his MySpace page and his Facebook page, has pictures of me and Corey Haim. You're messing with me. No, he actually insults it and parades it. And afterward, in a subsequent meeting, Corey named Alfie Hoffman, the proprietor of Alfie's Soft Drink Club, guaranteeing that there are a great many individuals in Hollywood who know precisely what is happening in this club. There are a great many individuals out there, Matt, who have this data. Any of those young entertainers that went to the high school soft drink clubs with me when I was a youngster know who those individuals are and who ran them. Anyone can revisit history and take a gander at the high school magazines and say, what was the name of that scene they were all advancing, and who ran that setting and who embraced it? In any case, see, when Corey began naming this large number of individuals, the media had proactively vilified him so much that many individuals excused his cases, calling him insane and blaming him for being a clout chaser. Indeed, even individuals like Joe Rogan ridiculed Corey's claims and attempted to dishonor him. He has a tad of girth that is balancing out over the lower part of his coat. His coat resembles excessively short, similar to the one he was wearing when he was getting doodled. Also, he was like 10. Also, it seems that this mission against Corey worked on the grounds that, in spite of him openly naming a few men who supposedly measured him. Nothing's truly different. Unfortunately, when Corey's claims were ignored and he was openly derided, it turned out to be significantly more diligent for him to be viewed in a serious way. Notwithstanding, Corey never backtracked on his cases, and during a new appearance on entertainer Mayim Bialik's webcast, he said that he, in a real sense, put his life at risk by uncovering Hollywood deadheads. You know, I've had to deal with unbelievable hardship in the most recent 5 years, and many individuals have looked to ensure it. Yet some way or another, I've wound up on my feet without fail. There must be greater clarification. Well, in a real sense, they attempted to kill me 2 or multiple times, and the way that I endured those things is a marvel. There could not be an obvious reason other than the way that I realized that it should be. Concerning fans, while some of them are as yet ridiculing Corey and guaranteeing he's simply a consideration seeker, numerous others are adulating him for as yet standing up on issues in spite of being continually disparaged in the media. He has expressed this for quite a while, and the media has painted him as erratic to dishonor him. One fan said the mental fortitude and strength he needs to keep driving forward are motivating.